Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are in the building and you can hear me clearly, please drop a one in the chat. Please drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Please drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Please drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, y'all. Drop a one and let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Can y'all hear me out there? Okay, I see some ones. I see some ones. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute, salute, salute. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. Shout out to all the visionaries. And of course, shout out to my lovely lady mods that's in the building today. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome back to all the new supporters. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. As y'all know, we're going to have some real conversation going on here today. So make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Double tap y'all screens. Double tap y'all screens. Hit that like button if you are here through the vertical feed. If you're here through the vertical feed, do me a favor, hit that like button and share the show, man. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Before we get into it, I'm going to shout everyone out that's in the chat. I'm going to shout everyone out, and then we're going to get to today's show. We're going to get to today's show. Because this is a conversation I know a lot of y'all want to have. So we're going to have it today on this Sunday. We're going to have this real conversation that a lot of y'all want to have today. All right. So y'all see the title. We're going to get into the show. Let me shout everyone out. But make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. And then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Shout out to Miss New York Nikki Baby in the building. One of my lovely lady mods, first in the building today. Good to see you, New York Nikki. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Love the way you always coming through and decorating the chat for me. Thank you so much. Shout out to Miss New York Nikki. Shout out to the cynical one in the building. Hey, Sin, happy Sunday to you. We 2 for 2 on the lovely lady mods today. Shout out to you, Sin. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman in the building. 3 for 3. 3 for 3 on the lovely lady mods on this Sunday. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Happy Sunday to y'all. Hope y'all ladies are doing well. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman in the building. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What up, Mr. Savage Thoughts? Shout out to my guy, Mr. Savage Thoughts in the building. Hey, Gossip Ho. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Gossip? Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Miss Gossip Ho in the building. Let's see who else is in the building today, because we're going to get into it. Shout out to my man, Bob. What up, Bob? Salute to you, my brother. Shout out to my man, Bob in the building, man. Shout out to Miss Lori L in the building. We got a top lovely lady mod in here today. Shout out to Miss Lori L in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Miss L'Oreal. See who else is in the building today. Shout out to my man Third Ward in the building. Shout out to my guy Third Ward, man. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Let's see who else is in the building before we get into it. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone in the clouds, too. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. And listen. Again, with me being a Trump supporter, right? A lot of y'all may think that, oh, he's trying to appeal to other groups of people. Shout out to my brother Papa Flock in the building. Salute, Brody. Salute. When I tell y'all that dudes from my block be tapping in, shout out to the bro, man. It's a couple of it's a couple of my dudes directly from my hood that be right here in the chat room, man. That's why I be telling y'all, if I'm up here lying, if I'm up here acting other than who I am, I got my bros that I actually grew up with. Sandbox, grew up with. They be in the chat room, y'all. They be in the chat room. So they know this is me. I'm not being nobody other than me. The things that I speak on, my passion, it's who I am. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to bro, man. Appreciate you, Brody. You see? See, a lot of people they say that they're social media influencers, but they only influence people on social media. Socially, they're not an influence. They're media influencers. They're not social media influencers. Because see, do you influence people in your real life? Do people know you for you taking a stance that you take with certain things? So it's a lot of things that come along with this stuff, but the DS1 that y'all get in front of the screen, and just to let y'all know too, DS1 exists in real life. That's the name of my crew on my block in real life. In real life, people on my block call me Ross in real life. So this guy, DS1 Ross, that I present to you is me. Okay? He's not a made up character. All right? He's not a made up character with a made up persona like a lot of y'all do for social media, like a lot of y'all do for YouTube. Nah, this is really me. They really call me Ross on my block. DS1 is the name of our crew from my block. You see? And I'm called Ross because I'm the one who actually made rocking a beard cool in my neighborhood. I was the first one with the big Aki beard. We talking about back in the mid 2000s, 08, 09. I was the first one with a beard in my hood. I made rocking beards cool. That was me. That's why they call me Ross. So my name been Ross since about 2009. For a long time. You know? So shout out to bro, man. I love to see the bros in here from the block supporting, man. Love to see the bros. Love to see the bros, man. Love to see the bros in the building. Shout out to everyone. How you doing, Roxanne? Shout out to Roxanne in the building. Thank you, New York Nikki. How you doing, Tanja? Shout out to Tanja in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to my man Ebo on the pull up. Salute, salute, salute. L'Oreal says, well, at least your actions can be verified. I mean, all these imposters out here. Absolutely. 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 Salute to my comrade, Mr. Sutton, on the pull up. Salute, salute, salute. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. It's another one. What's up, Harlem Romeo? What's good, fam? Shout out to Behind the Bar in the building. What up, Behind the Bar? What's good? Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Savage Thoughts. You know what you just said is an understatement, bro. What you just said is an understatement. A lot of people don't understand the level of validity that statement holds. You know, a lot of people just say it. They don't know how serious it can actually be, you know? What's up, Orlando? Orlando says, did you know that everything you say, us black people, you're disconnecting from this society? Does that make sense to you? No. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. But I understand what you're saying, but no, it's not. It's not. Salute, truth be told. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. And no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because guess what? In America, right? And we could go ahead and get into the subject. We could go ahead and get into the conversation because this is why I took these last two streams to specifically address Black America directly and to give y'all my sentiments because it's a gift and a curse supporting Trump as a Black American. See, as a Black American who supports Donald Trump and who supports the Trump administration, I'm going to get pushback from my own people who's Black American. And then I'm going to get pushback from other groups of Americans who think that I shouldn't support Trump because I'm Black. This is why I've been telling y'all that racism is a problem in America, which is why they got rid of all of the DEI stuff. This is why I said racism and prejudice and all that. It's a problem in America because it keeps things stagnant. It keeps people's perspective on life stale. See, because if I didn't know how to properly think, right, I wouldn't know what decisions to make. Because on one hand, I'm going to be reprimanded by my own people, but then I'm going to be reprimanded by another group of people for the same reasons. So other groups of people may look at me strange and say, well, who is this Black man supporting this racist white man? He looks stupid. But then I'm going to hear the same thing from Black people. Well, you stupid for supporting a racist white man. You see where there's no progress in that? So by you coming in my chat room and asking me, am I disconnecting from America by talking directly to Black Americans? That's a racist statement. because Black Americans are connected to America. So why can't I talk to Black Americans? Why can't I talk to white Americans? If we're speaking about being American, not about being Black against other people. No, about being American and what it is to be a Black American. What's wrong with that? And this is why I think, right? And this is where I think Donald Trump is going to come in and eradicate that old way of thinking. Because on one hand, I got people who are coming in and saying, yeah, brother, stand strong, support Trump. And then I got another, on the other hand, I got people saying, oh, you a Black man. Why would you support Donald Trump? You see this? So on yesterday's show, right? On yesterday's show, we broke down the bill, the big, beautiful bill. And what are some of the pros and what are some of the cons? Shout out to the OG in the building. Shout out to the OG Elisino. Salute, OG. Appreciate you, champ. Shout out to Larry Vaughn in the building. Salute, my brother. Shout out to Miss Keita T. Hey, Keita T. Shout out to Keita T on the pull-up. Another one of my lovely lady mods in here today. Shout out to all the lovely lady mods in the building. Brenda says, stand strong for Trump. Absolutely. 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 Right. That's my point, Mr. Savage Thoughts. Can we be American first? Can we be American first? And this is the pushback that I'm receiving on both sides. See, because I know I'm getting pushback on the other side because I know that there's people on the other side of the spectrum who don't like Trump. And what they do is they're gaslighting or trying to gaslight me the same way Black people are trying to gaslight me into not liking Trump. And it's ironic how both sides are playing the race card. Because even the white people who don't like Trump, guess what they're saying? Oh, you believe in that? You believe in a racist white man? You believe in an evil white man who's always hated your people? You're using the same narrative that Black people use. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? Isn't that strange? Notice, this has only happened with this president. Only with this president. That now you got Blacks, whites, Latinos, Asians, all of y'all who don't like Trump are trying to convince, in particular, Black Trump supporters, why they're stupid for supporting Trump, specifically from a racial standpoint. But these same people, right, was trying to tell Black people how they need to get off the racial stuff. Oh, Black people need to stop playing the race card. Black people need to stop playing the race card. But now Donald Trump is the president. We playing the race card again. See, listen. I'm not stupid. And this is why I think the way that I think. Because y'all was just telling black folks we need to move on from the racial stuff when Joe Biden was the president. Y'all was just saying black people need to move on from the racial conversation. We need to stop talking about race. Black people need to move on from that stuff. Slavery happened however long ago, right? But now Donald Trump is the president. Now y'all telling me I need to be racist again. Y'all just was telling me that black people following all this race stuff is what's keeping us behind. Now we got Donald Trump as a president. We need to start being racist again. Are you who do y'all people think y'all playing with? Who do y'all people think y'all playing with, man? Y'all think people slow? So first, racism was holding black people back. Now, racism is supposed to push us forward. Now, being prejudiced will actually be good for black folks. When y'all was just telling us one whole election ago, while we need to let slavery go, we need to let all of that stuff about Black American history, we need to let it go. Because it's keeping us stuck. It's insane, right, Keita T? It's insane. This is how you know, Keita T, that they've been lying to us and spinning narratives. This is how you know. Because when reality starts to debunk the narrative, they spin another one and spin another one and spin another one. And what's pissing me off, right, is I'm beginning to notice they've been spinning the same goddamn narratives for decades. They've literally been spinning the same narratives. Every time a narrative get debunked, they come back and spin the same shit again. Spin it back around another way. I said, oh, these people profit off of our ignorance. They profit off the sheep staying asleep. This is why you're tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. They profit off the willfully ignorant. They profit off the people who don't study to show thyself approved. They profit off them people. It's a whole system built off people who think that way. Oh, we'll just tell them this and we'll get them back in line. This is why I keep telling y'all, if Donald Trump came here to hurt black folks, you think they would have made him the goddamn president? Why would they make him the leader of a nation just to hurt one group of people? That don't even make sense. That doesn't make sense. Oh, Donald Trump is here to destroy black people. Then why the hell they make him the president of a country? When the whole goddamn country ain't made up of just black folks. I thought y'all said we was the minority. So let's go with what y'all like to say. So they make a shrewd businessman like Donald Trump, they put him in a position to lead a nation just to hurt one group of people? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm going to put you leader over these millions of people. just so you can hurt these group of people right here. Just hurt them. That's why we put you in this position. Just hurt them. Just hurt them. That don't even make sense, bro. That's not logical. 1 + 1 is not 3. If you say stuff like that and believe stuff like that, you actually believe that 1 + 1 is 3. That's what that is. If you believe that they made Donald Trump the president of the United States just to put pressure on black people, you believe 1 + 1 is 3. You believe that. That's what you believe. You believe that 1 + 1 is 3. Because it doesn't make logical sense. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make no sense, Keita T. No sense. Just to only hurt one group of people. That makes no sense. There's plenty of groups of people that their lives are in the hands of this president. Their livelihood is in the hands of Donald Trump. So he not worried about them either. He just worried about black people. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. This makes no sense. So when we're talking about the 5 surprising reasons Trump's bill hurts black Americans, we spoke about it on yesterday's show. It's going to hurt black Americans because it's going to affect Medicaid. It's going to affect SNAP, right? It's going to affect all of the social programs that black Americans have been abusing for the past 50 years. And we're going to have a real conversation. See, because y'all want me to get up here as a black man and start giving out handkerchiefs, wiping y'all mouths. My people. That's what y'all want me to get up here and do. Y'all want me to get up here and kiss y'all ass. That's what's wrong with black American people. You want somebody to kiss your ass every time you do something. Look at her. Okay, you did it. Good job. What's next? See, I keep telling y'all, for black America, we getting ready to go back into them old days where you don't get a goddamn Roblox card for every goddamn thing. See, now we're in a time where black folks reward you for every little thing. You washed your ass today. I'm taking you shopping. What? Oh, you cleaned your room. I'm going to give you $1,000. What? I'm balling out on her today. She got good grades. What? See, we coming up on a shit about to get real. Okay, you passed your classes. Guess what we gonna do today? We gonna eat pizza. Yeah, big dice. Yeah, we about to get back to what's real. Your ass don't get $1,000 shopping spree because you passed your midterms. That's what you supposed to do. Last time I checked, you ain't supposed to get a bunch of goddamn money because you passed your classes. You see the world Black Americans done created? A world of entitlement. That's why you're talking about, oh, Trump is trying to hurt Black people. Why? Because he taking away your handout, nigga. But then you same niggas that get all these government handouts come on the internet and ironically call niggas bums. Wow. Wow. The one that get all the food stamps in the world come on the internet and call niggas bums. Lived in New York City housing your whole life. Got SNAP, Section 8, and HUD your whole life. They come on the internet and call niggas dirty and broke. These are your people that's telling you Donald Trump hates Black people. It's these people. It's these people. It's these people. It's ironic, New York Nikki. It's ironic how these types of Black folk got the nerve to talk about Donald Trump cutting their entitlement. And now because he cutting your entitlement off, he a racist. Because you've been sitting on your ass doing nothing. Doing nothing. And now because he telling y'all, okay, I'm self-employed with no goddamn receipts. Okay, here's what you gonna do, right? Because you don't want to pay for food with the money you work for like normal people do. Since you have a problem with that, right? Because you think you something special. I'm so special. I'm so special, so special. So since you think you're so special, right? We gonna keep giving you your money. But all I need you to do is work 20 hours a week. All I need you to do is get your Black ass up and go sweep up the barbershop for a couple of hours a day. Go sweep up some hair. And you could keep getting your money. All they want is 80 hours a month, Big Dice. These people talking about racism. Been living house to hog since they was children. They grew up on welfare. They grandkids on welfare. And they talking about somebody racist. How about if they were so goddamn racist, you wouldn't have got shit? How about that? How about they wouldn't have never allowed Black folks to get government assistance? Because if you know anything about the New Deal, yeah, we know who was first on the ballot. We know. It ain't a secret. Over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we know that was for white Americans. We know that. We know that. But your Black ass is living in a Section 8 house that your great-grandmama died in. So I'm going to need you to shut up about racism because Donald Trump is in office. I'm going to need you to shut up. Because you shouldn't even be talking. You should be somewhere on Indeed.com trying to find you a part-time job. instead of on the internet running your mouth, sounding stupid. You see? See, this is why all this shit is getting cut and why it's going to hurt black people the most is because black people are the ones who abuse this shit. That's why a bunch of niggas are complaining. Yeah, I'm going to tell the truth, goddamn it. I'm going to tell the truth. That's why you niggas complaining, because you're not prepared. You're not prepared for what's to come. You are not prepared. That's why you're complaining. Because you're not prepared to pay for your own food with the money you work for. Because you don't work. I'm so special, so special, so special. But you talking all this fly shit. See, you can't talk fly shit and talk big money talk and then cry about racism. See, it don't work like that in America. See, y'all don't even know how to be Americans. You don't even know how this shit go. On the internet, you're talking all this big money. I own my own shit. EIN, da-da-da-da-da, LLC, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Trump's cutting off my food stamps. You crying about food stamps, but you a business owner? You crying about welfare and Medicaid getting cut off, but you a business owner. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm lying. That's why y'all talking about shit. Yeah, that's why y'all don't want to have this conversation. You don't want to have a conversation with a black person who got some goddamn sense, who could see past his nose. See, I know why this is going to hit black Americans the hardest, because we are the least prepared for everything. We ain't even prepared for when Jesus come back. We ain't prepared for nothing. We ain't even prepared to have sex. Niggas don't even wear condoms. Preparation? Only preparation you niggas know is Preparation H. Cool in jail. Diddy party. That's all you niggas know. Baby oil. That's all you niggas know. Preparation H, baby oil, and Astroglide. That's what you niggas know. You don't know nothing for real. You just be talking. Ba, 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 ba. I'm loving it. Ba, 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 ba. That's called babbling. Ba, 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 ba. I'm loving it. Ba, 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 ba. I'm retarded. Retarded. Oh, look, we got a president that hates black people. Wasn't you just bragging when you niggas got a PPP loan? Wasn't you just bragging about the car you was coming through? Wasn't you just outside? Wasn't this just you? Wasn't this just you? With the Don Julio Kennedy? Wasn't this just them? Oh, now we talking about racism again. Niggas was just doing this. Around the Cullinan, around the Rolls Royce. Wasn't y'all niggas doing this? Oh, now we back to racism. If you niggas don't shut up, Y'all was just putting Casamigos in the goddamn hookah. Now we need to worry about our life. We need to get this shit together, y'all, because it's getting real out here. No, they just getting ready to cut off your food stamps. Don't start talking this black shit because they're getting ready to cut your stamps off. Shut up. All you got to do is follow the new guidelines. That's all you got to do. That's all. Don't start making this a racial thing. Oh, the Antichrist is coming. No, they cutting off your food stamps. You niggas get on the internet. Oh, the aliens are coming. No, you're getting kicked out your Section 8 house. That's all. Y'all like to come on here and try to gaslight niggas. Don't play with me. I'm not stupid. I told y'all Trump was the devil. Why? Because he cut your stamps off? Because you don't want to work? He's the devil now. And now black people need to go around and be anti-Trump. Because your shit about to get cut off. And you know why your shit about to get cut off? Because based on the records, you ain't had a job in 25 years. So I need you to shut up about somebody doing something to you. Because last time I checked, how could somebody do something to somebody who ain't done shit? What they doing to you? What they doing to you? On record, you ain't had a job since the year 2000. That's on record. You ain't had a job since the year 2000. These the people talking about something wrong with Donald Trump. These the people. Then we wondering why this shit gonna affect us the most. Because we did the least. Let me say that again. This is going to affect us the most because we did the least. We did the least. With the assistance we've gotten, what did we do with it? Niggas went and bought crab legs and jumbo shrimps and tomahawk steaks. That's what you niggas did. And we not talking about just during COVID. We talking about the past 40 to 50 years. Since y'all always like to talk about the Jewish people, right? Stop. There you go. You always coming in here trying to be funny, Judge Jules. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Judge Jules. You always coming in here talking your shit. It's all good, though. I see you. I see you. Right? But since y'all always like to talk about the Jews, right? Y'all always love talking about the Jewish people. Oh, the Jewish people, the Jewish people. Oh, what about the Jewish people? What about them? Well, I'm from a place called New York City. Right? I'm from a place called New York City. And just to let you know, they run New York City, by the way. Right? And I always used to be on that shit too. But then I was sitting back and just thinking one day, like, how can I be mad at a group of people, right, that came here, right, and use the government the way you supposed to. How can we be mad at the Jewish people for knowing the goddamn law? Because you do know the Jews, they know law, they know banking, and they understand things, spiritual things. So this is why, if you from New York City, you know that the Jewish woman walks in the welfare office and she skips the black woman and she skips the Latino woman. And I know some of y'all probably was wondering why. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because you know what them Jewish women come in there and do? They come in there and get resources, right? And file the money under a business. Yeah. Yeah. She gets a tax return for being a stay-at-home mom. She files taxes as a nanny, as a job, as a profession. She gets paid for that. For watching her own kids and watching her nieces and nephews. They tell the government, hey, we started a daycare. You see why they get $1,500 a month in food stamps? Because they don't just tell the government they feeding their kids. No, I run a daycare. I need to feed 5 other kids besides my 4. And then they get tax breaks because they use their own house. Yeah. But y'all try to say that these people are evil for just knowing some shit we don't know. And you see, during this Trump administration, during this Trump era, this is the perfect time for Black Americans to get something in their goddamn head. Get to learning some shit. Because shit getting ready to change. And if you don't know how to maneuver, you're done. You're done, son. You're done. And it ain't no blaming no white person. Because guess what? Guess who we could blame for being financially irresponsible and financially retarded? Guess who we could blame? Hip hop. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother show. Because I know you niggas really hate me now. Oh, he really hates himself. He said hip hop is the problem. He's not really black. Oh my God. What up, Zuma? Shout out to my brother Zuma Doom in the building. Zuma says, I write my studio apartment off because I work from home. My rent, internet, utilities, and even part of my groceries are write-offs. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma. It's a black young brother, young black man. And guess what he doesn't do? Play the race game. because he understands that the real race is an actual race. It's a race. Shout out to my brother Zuma in the building, man. It's my brother Zuma. Aristico Rodriguez says, get off the plantation, folks. Guess what a plantation is now, Rodriguez? In your mind. In your mind. And you know why the plantation is in your mind? Because look at all the Black American celebrities. Look at all of them sitting back looking sick because Diddy in jail. Look at him. Look at him getting old, shriveling up. All the money. With all the money. That's why they say your mind is a terrible thing to waste. Your mind. That's why they tell you this. These cuts that's gonna come down the pipe dealing with this new bill should be a wake-up call for Black America. Not a wake-up call to start blaming people. That's not a wake-up call. A wake-up call ain't to say, oh, he's to blame. Oh, she's to blame. That's not a wake-up call. A wake-up call is when you realize I need to figure out what I need to do. Am I a part of the problem or am I part of the solution? If you talking that race shit, you a part of the problem. I don't care if you're black, white, blue, or purple. If you talking race shit, you part of the problem. You part of the problem. If you are talking race, you are a part of the problem. Because guess what? White folks know that racism is why this country is in the position that it's in. White people know that. Donald Trump knows that. Why the hell you think he made a garden to salute Black American greatness? Why the hell you think he did that? Why do you think he did that? Because he knows it's a problem. He knows that Black people not getting their proper respect and they just do in this country is a goddamn problem. He knows that. But you Black Americans, you want to harp on that. How many goddamn cookies you want, nigga? How many cookies do you want? Shit, I could eat a whole box of cookies. How many cookies do you want, though? I can eat a whole box of cookies. How many cookies do you need, nigga? Before you get off the race shit, how many more cookies do you need? Huh? What else Trump need to say for you to consider him, oh, he don't hate Black people, for you to stop worrying about that shit? Like his personal feelings about Black folk is supposed to somehow affect laws and affect how things are put into place. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Because, see, listen, the acronym Make America Great Again, right? It's not something that's going to happen overnight. Make America Great Again is that, just that statement alone denotes that we are beginning a new process. A new way about going about things. It's a process to make something great again. It's a process. I'm gonna give you ladies one. Stella got her groove back. Isn't that a process when you get your groove back, ladies? You know, after that clown ass, that bum ass nigga. After that bum ass nigga hurt you, isn't it a process for you to get your groove back? For you to start feeling like yourself again? Feeling confident, feeling pretty? Isn't that a process? Then what do you think Make America Great Again is? What's up, Everest? I'm maintaining. Salute to you. That's a process, y'all. That's a process. Isn't it? L'Oreal laughing. Isn't it a process, Keita T? Keita T laughing. Isn't that a process, though? After that nigga made you feel lower than whale shit, isn't it a process for your confidence to be rebuilt? It's a process. What do you think Make America Great Again is? You think Make America Great is give all black people money? We've been getting goddamn free money forever. And did what with it? With all this assistance we've been getting, what did we do with it? Do y'all know that the Chinese restaurant, they go on order they forks, spoons, knives, and they cartons and shit. They get that shit from BJ's. You think they ain't using food stamps? You think these businesses don't got food stamp cards? The foreign ones do. The foreign ones do. Bet you didn't even know that. But I bet you didn't even know that. And then you could file the food off. You can file it off like Zuma do. You could file it off as a business expense. All these years, you've been getting $1,000 a month in food stamps. What move have you made one time besides selling it? But then wonder why all these other groups of people use these resources and take advantage of them. We never took advantage of shit. You know what we took advantage of? Drugs. You know what we took advantage of? Sex. You know what we took advantage of? Alcohol. You know what we took advantage of? Murder. You know what we took advantage of? Theft. Scamming. That's what we took advantage of. We ain't take advantage of the shit that we got from the government. We ain't take advantage of it. And one of y'all are listening right now saying this. So what? Then don't call nobody no fucking racist. Because you ain't prepared for what's to come in the country. How about that? Because see, some of y'all are proud of being ignorant and dumb. And I'm going to let you know that that's not the characteristic of a true Black American. See, true Black Americans don't wear ignorance like a badge. So what? I didn't know. So what? I didn't know. So what? I failed. Listen to that. Listen to that. But then when you fail, you blame the white man. You see this shit? You fail. Oh, it's because of the white man. You know, racism. You know, racism go always keep a black person down. But you just got through telling me, so what if you failed? So what if you didn't do your best? So what? That's what you tell other black folks. But then when you actually fail, it was the white people. The white people did it. What? That's why y'all can't talk to me about shit. You people can't talk to me. You people built nothing during the Obama era. Nothing. All you EIN self-employed ass niggas, you did nothing. You don't even have a beauty salon. At least the Dominican girls went and got a beauty salon. At least the Dominican girls went and got a goddamn salon. Y'all was, you won't go and invest in nothing. And then tell people you don't, oh, well, you know, because you black, you can't get a loan from the bank. Do you even have a credit report? No, I ain't thinking about that shit. I got bread though. I got bread though. You don't even know how shit work. And you talking about racism stopped you. What are you talking about? like you sitting here blaming on you not having access to shit because you black, but you don't even know you don't have access to this stuff because you don't even know. You don't even know how to get to it. You don't even know how to apply for it. You don't know the proper building to go to. All you had to do was find that information out. But guess what you keep saying? Oh, it's because I'm black. They won't let me in. But you the same black person that won't help a nigga with a job. You see? You see? These welfare SNAP recipient niggas, that's their mindset. They ain't gonna help nobody, but somebody always gotta give them something. They ain't gonna help nobody. They ain't gonna help nobody. Nobody. Entitlement. I'm supposed to. You supposed to. How about this? You was supposed to be prepared for a day like this to come. Yeah. Yeah. See why you need to start saving your canned goods? Start stacking up on batteries instead of bags. See, it's time for Black America to wake up. You got more goddamn purses. You could have went and bought a generator. How many generators you got? Chanel. I bet you got the Chanel. I bet you got the new Chanel. I bet you ain't out of season with your fashion. But if the goddamn power grid go off right now, what you gonna do? You think you're gonna walk to the store and get some batteries? Huh? Oh, y'all don't want to have this real conversation. You don't. You don't. You don't. Because guess what y'all saying behind y'all computer right now? Who this nigga think he talking to? This nigga can't tell me what to do with my money. I work for my money. Uh-huh. You work for your money, and your money never worked for you. Mm-hmm. See, other groups of people, their money works for them. So when hard times come, they prepared. Some of you niggas don't even got a flashlight. You got a flashlight. You got a flashlight. That's why y'all want Diddy to be free. You bunch of freaks. You got a flashlight. You ain't got no flashlight. You ain't got no lanterns. You ain't got no batteries. But you got that new Benz, though. You got that new Benz, though. You know how to call a nigga broke. But if shit get real out here, guess what, nigga? Guess what? Me and you on the same playing field. Because you don't know something about life. You forgot about life, nigga. See, you get caught up in that fantasy world of being rich. You know that fake life that you think is abundant. Abundance ain't rich. You know what abundance is a part of? See, if you living abundantly, that means you can help people. Yeah, that don't mean buy them a car. No, that means you can help them when they need it. You could feed them when they need food. How many of y'all could send y'all people some groceries? Huh? But you could shit on it. You could shit on that. Hey, that nigga broke. He fucked up. But you can't send that nigga no groceries if he hungry. See, y'all don't know what's real life. Y'all don't know what's real. Donald Trump is getting ready to show us what's real. See, this shit that's getting ready to come down the pipe for Black Americans is getting ready to show us why the lack of unity is the problem. Why you sitting here clocking what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, why that's a problem. Instead of us focusing on eating and feeding our families. Because that's what the rest of the groups of people do. Yeah. Yeah. You can say whatever you want about a white person, but I know a redneck will pull over his goddamn pickup truck and pick up a hitchhiker with kids. Yeah, we know that. Would your black ass do it? No. You niggas will drive past a whole black family hitchhiking on the side of the road. You won't put them in your car because you a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. You don't know what it is to be human. You so caught up on race, you don't know what it is to be a decent human being. You don't know what it is to be a decent human being. You so caught up on being black. You caught up on being a goddamn crayon. You a human. You a human. You so caught up on being black, you don't do human shit no more, like love another person. Because you so black. Yeah, you so black that your heart is black. Yeah. You ain't never think about it like that, did you? Did you ever think about you having a black heart? You nasty person. You ever thought about being black-hearted? Oh no, some of you niggas think that's cute. Having a black heart. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't never think about it like that, did you? Did you? You ain't think about Donald Trump being Black America's wake-up call. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, he can't be a wake-up call for black people because he white. This how you know that we're really living out biblical prophecy. For real. For real. Because when God sent messengers and prophets to the people, the people thought, oh, he ain't talking to us. That ain't got nothing to do with me. He don't know my life. Oh, they was thinking the same way back then. They was thinking the same way. Oh, you think it's something new now? No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Get your shit together, black folks. Black America. This country was built off y'all backs. Let's go. Let's make this shit great again. Do you know when America was great, Black Americans were? See, y'all believe the lies. See, you think America was great when Black people were slaves. See that? This is how I know you're miseducated. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. The miseducation. This is how I know you're miseducated. Because see, a lot of y'all think America's only great because of slavery. You sound dumb. That's not why America's a superpower. You think America's a superpower because of slavery? And let me ask you people something. You think America's the only goddamn country that had slaves? Do you know it was slavery in Africa too? It's slavery in Australia. It's slavery in Germany. His first name is Adolf. We ain't got to say his last name. That was slavery. The Holocaust. You think what Black Americans went through in America is we the only people that went through slavery. And you think because we went through slavery here in America that made this country great? Are you serious? You think slavery made this country great? You forgot all the wars we done fought? And won? You think this place is great because of slavery? Man, you people. I'm going to pray for y'all, man. I'm going to pray for y'all, man. Shout out to my man Tom in the building. What up, Tom? Salute. Salute. Hope all is well. I don't celebrate the 4th. My grandmother is Haitian. And I was told the story of how the Haitians came from the North to help America fight for their independence. Shout out to my brother Tom, man. Shout out to Haiti. One of my favorite cousins is Haitian American. What's up, Paul? Paul Costa. We built this place together. Absolutely. 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 Club says, let alone the other races in this country have been enslaved or held captive. Come on, man. Come on. Wendy says, only a fool doesn't want no tax on overtime for real. Ah, man. Point Fire says taxes equal slavery. Hey, come on. David says, if you don't like this country, move. You're free. Thank you, David. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, hey, it is that cut and dry. Simple. But, for show's sake, we're going to have, we having this conversation today because, on a previous show, I could tell a lot of people had a lot of pushback. And I understand why. 7 Up to go, salute. It's because I'm a Black man and y'all expect me to get up here and just get the drop in a bunch of, racial epithets against other groups. And I'm here to tell y'all that that's not a strong representation of a Black man here in America. I'm here to tell y'all that. I know y'all may think of the Black Panthers. Y'all may think of Malcolm. Y'all may think of certain people, right? But y'all got to remember those brothers were intelligent brothers. When Malcolm presented himself, he didn't present himself calling white people out their names. That was not Malcolm X. That was not the Black Panthers. They were not walking around cracker, doing all that. They wasn't doing that. contrary to popular belief. They wasn't running around cursing out sheriffs and spitting in cops' face. They was not doing that. Y'all don't even know y'all real history. Do you know the Black Panthers were educated? They went to school. They went to universities. They didn't present themselves as rebels. They presented themselves as social activists. This is where activism came from. Bobby Seale went to school. Huey P. Newton went to school. Mutulu Shakur was a scientist. Did you know that? Tupac's father. His stepfather. Mutulu Shakur was an acupuncturist. Did y'all know any of this? If you didn't know, you can check out my Black History Month series. Because see, a lot of y'all think, y'all think this revolutionary shit is about somebody losing their life. It never was about that. And the people who you think were your revolutionaries, they were not aggressive. They operated with defending themselves. So you need to learn your history before you act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? Learn your history, because a lot of y'all don't know it. A lot of y'all watch Saw Nigga TV and thought you done went over there and learned something. I know. I used to watch Saw Nigga TV. Made you niggas on the internet think you're smart. All them niggas are dumb and dope fiends and mooks. The whole conscious community. A bunch of mooks, geppettos, dope fiends, and weirdos. All of them. Yeah, I said it. Because I was around them niggas. Yeah. I was on 125th back in the early 2000s in the cypher having debates. I was down there, downtown Brooklyn. Shout out to Brother Rich. Buying up all the DVDs. Yeah. Before I get to 125th, I stop on 116th and go get some sour. And then I go see Saw Nigga and go spend about $100 worth of DVDs that he was selling 5 for $100 back in the day. 6 for $100, my bad. 6 for $100. Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. Red pill, blue pill. I was around all that. I know them niggas are liars. They ain't done shit for black folk, but sell them a bunch of fake shit. I know. I was right there. I was right there. Saw Nigga TV. I was around before that nigga had an intro. All of them, OG. All of them niggas. If you go to 125th right now, OG, that shit is bone dry. You don't see not one of them conscious community niggas out there. You know why? Because it's a lie. It's over. Pack it up. We not selling consciousness as crack no more, OG. The shop shut down. Shop is shut down. Alchemical Thought says, how did you make the greatest out of that? Honestly, Alchemical Talks is, honestly, it's a process. You got to go through it. It's different schools of thought. When you on a quest to find out the truth, you're going to go through different schools of thoughts. So that's all it is. It's a process. You feel me? Oh no, they didn't elevate, bro. They didn't elevate. They didn't elevate. They ass packed they shit up and went home. They didn't elevate, bro. Super. Oh, man. I wouldn't even call them that, OG. I wouldn't even call them hustlers. Because they bad at that. I wouldn't even call them hustlers. I call them sellouts. That's what I call them. I call them sellouts. Yeah, everybody's still growing. Absolutely. I agree with that. Third says, serious question, bro. Do you believe all pro-black conscious brothers are full of it, or just the ones we know of that are full of it? Honestly, bro, I would have to say, for me, all I have to do is listen to a pro-black conscious dude talk. Once I hear what premise he's coming from, I can tell if he's fake or not. I can tell if he's full of it or not. If he talking that astral projection, and that's a fraud. When you start hearing niggas who sat in jail for 10 years telling you you could astral project to anywhere you want to go, and yeah, that's fake. Yeah, that shit, you know, when they start talking about God ain't real and that and all of that type, that's fake. That's fake. So I really just gotta listen to him. That's all. I just gotta listen to him. Shout out to Earl Wembley. What up, Earl? Earl says you can't call out something that no longer exists. Ignorance is of self. I agree. Agree. So when we talking about this big, beautiful bill, right? And how it's going to hurt Black Americans, it's going to hurt Black Americans who are not prepared, who are not mentally prepared to deal with whatever comes down the line. It's not just about being financially prepared, because we know Black people don't know what to do with no money. So just having money and not having a sound mind and not being grounded in your thoughts and where you headed, having the money is irrelevant. Look at what Black people do with their money. Look at Diddy. We found out what Diddy was doing with his money. Diddy was running around buying penis. We see what Black people do with their money. So it's not about the money part. It's about understanding what time we in and knowing what's going on, because that's going to determine what you're going to do with your money. You see, if you got enough money to take care of you and your family, and you ain't got enough money to go out and show out and ball out and do all that shit, it don't matter. Because we at a time in history where we at a process in this country. It's to make America great again. So guess what that's going to take? Put your chains away, niggas. Stay out the goddamn jewelry store. Stay out the car lot. That's what that means, Black Americans. That's what that means. If you got some money, start doing something with it. And I ain't say start a podcast neither, nigga. Because I'm sick of you niggas doing that too. You see one thing working for somebody else, you want to go ahead and jump on it. Go find something you need. Ask God to show you what you need to do. Because God will show you yourself. He'll show you what you actually are good at. What's your strong suits? And you make a business out of that. You see that? You make a business out of that. Everybody can't have a podcast. Oh, DS1 could do it. Why I can't? Nigga, you not me. This is for me. This ain't for you. Go find out what's for you. And stop trying to be everything you see that's successful. Be you. Be who God wanted you to be. I'm a Timu Kimbo Slice. Yeah, man, it's crazy, OG. Monkey see, monkey do. And then nothing gets done. Because, see, guess what I found out, OG? When you got people who try to do what you do, guess what they really trying to do? They're trying to put a roadblock in your progress. They see you lit doing something, and then they try to bite off of you so it can be another version of what you bringing. See that? See that? So I'm the pure shit. This nigga the Walmart version. He's the great value. He's the great value version. See, people do, especially Black Americans, we love doing this to each other. You see a nigga popping and moving and grooving with what he got going on, the first thing, hey, I'm gonna do that next. Shit, I know I can make about 600 a day. All you trying to do is stop his progress, you bozo. You really don't even know how to make it pop the way homie got it popping. You just doing that so other people can look and see it's another choice. Right. Shout out to my nigga Zuma, man. Shout out to my nigga Zuma. That is 403 behavior. Facts. That's 403 behavior. That's 403 behavior. Trying to be another, trying to be a cheap choice. Trying to be a cheap choice. Oh, look, I got it over here for $3. Oh, cheap hoe. I got it for $3. He's selling it for $8. I got it for $3. Them type of niggas. Them type of niggas. Just trying to muddy up the waters. Trying to cause confusion in the market. Trying to throw a little monkey wrench in there. So people could start saying, you know we've been copping that shit from DS1, right? But this new nigga, his shit is kind of, it's not as potent, but it kind of tastes the same, and it's $5 cheaper. Shit, I'm with boy because I'll still get what I get from it. Them niggas. That's that welfare behavior. No creativity. Parasitic. That welfare mindset. That welfare behavior. This why now shit is starting to get a little tight. And niggas crying because niggas ain't prepared. You ain't prepared. Oh, you thought they needed niggas on welfare. See, you niggas been believing lies your whole life. Oh, they need black people. No, nigga, it's called AI. They don't need nobody. See how you been, see, that's what I mean about that side nigga TV shit. See, side nigga made y'all think that the world needs black people for the world to work. You keep believing that dumbass shit. well, actually, they need us to stay messed up. Why? When they could just get a robot to do your job. Why do they need a permanent underclass when they could just go create a whole new class of robots to replace the lower to replace them? Now explain that. They could just go get robots. Just go get robots. Still think they need you? You still think you're needed? You know who needs you? Your family, not the government. The government don't need you. Your family needs you. Your significant other needs you. Not the goddamn government, idiot. See, you've been living in this world of falsehood. It's called black land. It's called black land. And guess what? Guess what's going on black land? Everything is dark. Yeah, don't let that go over your head. That's why it's called black land, because everything is dark. Yeah. I don't just mean the people. I mean the consciousness, and I mean the environment is dark. That's why you don't know shit. That's why they tell you a light bulb comes on in your head. Bing, light, bing, positive thoughts, bing, light. No, you so caught up in being black and dark. That's why you can't see the light at the end of the what? The tunnel. When you walk in a tunnel, what you see? Black, darkness. Could you ever see the light at the end? Huh? Could you ever see your, huh? Black. Your consciousness is black. Your heart is black. That's why you don't even love black people. Because why you went and bought your guns? Yeah, let's talk. Why you went and bought your guns? In case you gotta kill you or what? Oh, okay. But then you want to tell me about some racist white folk. I need you to shut up. You went and bought a gun just in case you might have to kill me at the gas station, nigga. Shut up. That's why you carry your gun. Because you might have to unalive me. Y'all say that every time y'all get y'all gun and put y'all gun on y'all waist. I might have to kill me a nigga today. You think white people get up and say, hey, I might have to shoot a black person today? No. You know why they carry firearms? In case another white person try to harm them too. So stop all this fake revolutionary, I'm gonna defend my people. Shut up. Just stop lying. Tunnel vision, you gotta walk through the darkness. Tell them again, OG. And what actually gives you the tunnel vision to walk through the darkness? That light that you see at the end, because that's what you're walking toward. You're walking toward that light at the end of the tunnel. Niggas so caught up in being black, they don't even know their consciousness is black. You can't even think of nothing positive. You can't even say nothing positive right now about what I'm saying because I'm a black man not calling out a white man. This is how black and dark you are in your brain. You don't even have an enlightening thought. See, because you thought enlightenment was a color. You thought all of this stuff was about colors, not even understanding where color comes from. And what actually picks up your colors and gives you identification of color? Light. Light. But black people want to be in the dark. when do you know that the lightness that comes in your eyes is the reason why you could see in the dark? You don't even know that the whole color thing comes from light. Come from light. But you so black. You don't even understand psychology. Your psychology is black. That's why they kept telling us, yeah, you're black, 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 black. Because that's how they want you to think. Because that's how you gonna live. You gonna treat everything bad. You gonna treat your mama bad, your daddy bad, your kids bad, your spouse bad, the goddamn environment bad, your dog, your cat, your fish, because you black. Because you black. That's why you're always mad. Because you black. Everything about you was black. Your consciousness is black. Yeah. Look at the dildo lovers in here. Free Diddy, dildo lovers. Look, black. Dildo lover in the building. See this? See this? See, when you start having a real conversation with black Americans, heck come the black. Heck come the freaks. Heck come the freaks. Free Diddy. Mr. Man Milk. He wants to free a man who likes male genitalia and male excrement. He think it's funny because he think to be black is to say free Diddy. See that? Free a zestophile. See that? This that black shit. Oh, how you gonna put down a black man? He a demon. That's the type of black man he is. He's a devil. A black man? No, he's a demon. Diddy's a demon. But you know what community upholds this type of behavior? The SNAP low income livers. Y'all want them to be free. Y'all want the pedos to be free. Y'all want the weirdos to be free. Shout out to Scott Norris. Yeah. 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 See that? See how you can make the connection? Or how these so-called black people, they don't want nothing out of life. They want Diddy free. They want Diddy free. A man who's a monster to men, women, and children. Do y'all know that his son is facing a sex charge right now? His own son. Like father, like what? So this man has not only hurt women that work for him, he destroyed all the women he had children with, and he hurt his own children. He turned his own kids into monsters. And you niggas are sitting up here saying, free Diddy. All you welfare recipients. All you welfare recipients want Diddy free. See, people who are about something in life, real black people, they don't care what happens to that nigga. He right where he need to be. Because last time I checked, don't no man protect no Geppetto, don't no man protect no Chomo, or no Mook. But y'all love saying, we real niggas. But all y'all real niggas saying free Diddy. A Frico is not a Rico. But y'all real niggas. Y'all real niggas. This man was only paying for male escorts. See, this is what y'all don't understand. What y'all saying, this shit y'all been saying, this whole Diddy trial, it is a depiction of the black community. See, this is what y'all don't know. This is what y'all don't know. Oh, your birthday coming up, Nikki? Shout out to New York, Nikki. Y'all wish her a happy birthday. When your birthday, Nikki? You see, that's really what this Diddy stuff is depicting. It's depicting the nasty, vile people that call themselves Black Americans. See? That's what this is showing. By all y'all that's saying free Diddy, right? Y'all are showing the rest of the world who Black Americans really are. Y'all are showing that y'all have no morals, y'all have no principles. And y'all don't have no boundaries. By y'all saying free Diddy, as a Black American person, you're telling the world that Black Americans will do anything. We are the nastiest, freakiest people on earth. That's what this Diddy trial is showing. No matter how much money you niggas get, y'all still gonna commit crime. Y'all still gonna do drugs. Y'all still gonna be freaks. You're gonna be a freak whether you got money or whether you're broke. You're gonna be a freak, nasty weirdo. Because all you broke niggas talking about free Diddy. You ain't never had a threesome. You ain't never had a threesome in your life. But you talking about free Diddy. Broke freaky nigga. Broke freaky niggas. Just a freak. Don't want to be identified as an intelligent Black man. You want to be a freaky nigga. That's what they told us to be, freaks. They taught us to be ashamed to be intelligent as Black men. They taught us to be freaks and warriors. Yeah, all that warrior talk, all that shit got to do with sex. Bucks, bed bucks. Be strong and muscular. So you could just be a freak. Yeah. Yeah. Freaky. Freaky. That's all y'all been doing with all these goddamn benefits y'all been getting all these years. Being nasty and freaky. Buying drugs, buying coochie. And y'all thought we was just going to continue this behavior forever and never be penalized for it. Never have to, it was never going to come a time where we had to look at the shit we was doing and admit that this is the reason why we in the position we in. See, we in that time now, Black Americans. All that shit you tried to say, oh, you know, white people have sex with people in their family. Niggas do too. Niggas have incest too. Kevin Gates was dating his own cousin. Found out she was his cousin at Thanksgiving dinner. They got the same goddamn grandmother. And guess what Kevin said? We still kept screwing after they found out. So I don't want to hear only white people do that. Let's talk about it. Oh, white people like to have sex with animals. Black people do too. Why you think you be seeing all these girls running around here with these little dogs? Ain't got no nigga. Ain't never got no nigga, but keep a new little dog. Yeah, that's her nigga. What you think she doing to that little dog? Huh? Huh? We already saw the videos with the men sticking their penises in anything that looked like a hole. Yeah, y'all don't want to have this conversation. No, y'all don't. Because y'all don't want to deal with reality. Y'all want to keep sitting around lying. Y'all want to keep sitting around lying. Ain't no more blaming no white person, nobody. It's on us. And this shit is going to affect us because we were irresponsible. We didn't do nothing with nothing. And guess what? We'll be okay. We just got to begin to stay together. Stand together. Grind together. Understand that this ain't separate. This is together. See, we could get through this shit like we got through everything else. But how did we get through things back when America was difficult to live in for Black Americans? We stuck together. That's how we got through shit. That's how we got through it. And now we got to go back to that. If we're going to get through this economic hard time, we got to stick together. So guess what that means? You got to purge yourself of foolishness. Disconnect yourself from foolish desires. Yeah. If you're going to make it through this. Now it's going to be the biggest currency is going to be love. Love going to be the real currency amongst Black Americans. Because love is going to keep you going. Love is going to keep you getting up, going to work. Black man. Love is going to make sure, Black woman, that you keep doing what you're supposed to do, whether you work or whether you don't. Love is going to be the determining factor. That's going to be the measuring stick. And this is the true test on who you really are. See, because if you don't love nobody, you don't deserve shit anyway in life. Let me say that again. If you don't love nobody, you don't deserve shit in life. Nothing. Nothing. Because it's nothing for you to give. It's about giving and receiving. If you ain't got nothing to give, you shouldn't receive nothing. And love is free. Love flows out of the heart. If you can't do that, you need to be destitute. And that's what's going to happen to people. You're going to see a lot of people destitute because they don't love nothing. They don't love nobody. And guess what? We in a time where if you don't love me, F you. Because I need to make sure me and the people that love me and the people I love is straight. See, we coming up in that time. See, all this faking and lying to kick it shit is over. All that popping out. Them days over with. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. All that popping out. It's lit. It's nighttime time. All that dumb shit. All that dumb shit. That's over with. Keep playing. Keep playing. But guess what we don't do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV? We don't play the blame game. See, because you can't pop shit and blame people at the same time. And that's a big problem that Black Americans have. We like to pop shit. I'm that nigga. And as soon as you end up in some handcuffs, the white man, racism, white supremacy. But it ain't none of that as long as you're driving your Cullinan, as long as you're driving your Cybertruck, hopping out, calling niggas broke and dusty. See, it ain't a problem when you're doing that, when you're shitting on your own people. But when they put your black ass in them handcuffs, white supremacy! Oh my God! Oh, so it's not white supremacy when you drive through your black neighborhood in a European car shitting on black folks. That's not white supremacy. That's not white supremacy, is it? Flexing on other black folks. Oh, that's not white supremacy. That ain't white supremacy. That ain't white supremacy. Look what I got, niggas. You don't have it. That ain't white supremacy. That's not white supremacy. But as soon as you end up in handcuffs, as soon as the IRS is knocking at your door, right? That's what they say, Zuma. I got my foreign. I don't wear regular shit. I ain't no regular nigga. And then as soon as you in them handcuffs, I'm a black man trying to take care of my family. I'm just a black man trying to take care of my mother. I'm sick of you niggas. I am sick of you niggas. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. Yes. Ignorance. I am a Trump supporter. Shout out to Andrew Estes. Shout out to Andrew Estes. If you spam my chat, you will get blocked. You will get an Uber. You will get an Uber. You will get an Uber. So, the 5 surprising reasons Trump bill will hurt Black Americans. The first one is Medicaid work requirements. It is estimated to impact 8 to 11 million people that's covered. Its effect on Black Americans, disproportionate loss of health coverage. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to my man Fierce Soul in the building. Salute, Fierce. Shout out to my guy T Church in the building. My bad if I'm missing y'all, man. Salute to everyone that's in the chat. Y'all know how I get when I'm on when I get on my soapbox. Salute to everyone, man. Shout out to y'all. Happy Sunday to everyone. Okay, so that's the first one. Right, being Diddy until you get jammed up. Facts, club. Facts. Acting like you're better than other black people until you end up in handcuffs. Now you want to be black like everybody else. Don't kill me. I'm just a black man. No. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. So the first one is Medicaid work requirements. 8 to 11 million people will be impacted. And it will affect Black Americans because it's a disproportionate loss of health coverage. Next one, SNAP benefit cuts. 3 to 5 million monthly. This will affect. It will impact. Increased food insecurity. Now, before we get to the next two, just these two right here, Medicaid and SNAP. Medicaid and SNAP. Medicaid and SNAP. Two of the biggest assistance programs that Black Americans take advantage of. And y'all gonna say I'm lying? We don't take advantage of it? We do. We do. They had to make selling food stamps a crime. They had to make that shit a crime. They had to make selling your food stamps a crime. They had to make selling your food stamps a crime. You know how many niggas get Medicaid and don't go to the doctor? Let's talk. How many of you niggas go get your annual checkups? I done heard, listen, I done had black men tell me, a DS1, I don't go to the doctor until I feel something going on down there. I said, what? I done had grown black men tell me they don't go to the doctor unless something wrong with their Johnson. I said, what? I said, bro, something wrong with you, bro. You only go to the doctor if something wrong with your Johnson? You see why I said we freaky? See how freaky we are? We so goddamn freaky, we don't even go to the doctor unless we can't be freaks. This man told me, I don't go to no doctor unless I feel something going on down there. God damn. You don't even take your life serious unless you could be a freak. And this came out of a black man's mouth. New York Nikki says, I can't lie. I like buying food stamps. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Just like they like selling them. See this? Look, Miss Paralegal says this sounds like a bunch of coonery. A paralegal. Are you really a paralegal? Because I think if you was a real paralegal, I don't think you would put MZ as Miss. But see, you see the foolishness? This sounds like coonery to her. A paralegal. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? And it come from our own people. It come from our own people. Because I ain't here trashing the man. I got to be a coon. See this? See? You see? You see? Earl says, this when I knew I had the right on, she pushed me to take, yeah. UFO says Gay's Anatomy. How you doing, Don Thomas? Tina says Miss is a divorced woman. Leave her alone, Tina. Because you know they like to make up narratives, Tina. If she's a divorced woman, let her live. Let her live. Because you know they super sensitive. The divorced people, they real sensitive. Leave her alone, Tina. Shout out to Tina Canada. My brother, Mr. Sutton, says, I know in New York City, you have no choice but to go get your annual checkup because if you don't, they cut off your health care. See? See that? Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton, for that. I didn't even know that, bro. See that? And annual checkups should be mandated. That shit should be mandated by the CDC. For real. What up, Paul? Shout out to my man Paul Silas in the building. What's up, Paul? Red River says, first problem is saying my own people. Everybody is different. As being Irish and English, I don't consider Germans my people, even though we're white. That's a good point, Red River. That's a good point. But politically, in America, y'all all are technically white, politically. So, as a political party, y'all will all be one. But I understand what you're saying. Over in y'all country, y'all are separate. But it's not like that in America for some reason. It's just not like that for political reasons. It might be different. I know, well, not might be. I know it's different in Germany and in different places of Europe. It's just like that in Africa. They don't call themselves Africans in Africa. We call them Africans because we American. You see what I'm saying? A person from Africa, they're not going to call themselves African unless they talking to somebody who they think don't know. Another another African is going to say, well, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Sudan. See what I'm saying? And they usually identify with their tribes. So I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Red River. Andrew says we're still part of the 12 tribes that God created. Hey, Andrew, that's a whole nother conversation that we're not going to get into. Shout out to my brother Freezy over at No Captivity with Freezy. They was having this conversation before I started this show about the 12 tribes and things like that. So, we not going to have that conversation because that's going to turn this into something else, man. And we ain't doing it. Red River says, I'm American, Kentucky raised. I've got black cousins. They're my people. I was speaking in their ancestry way, but I get what you're saying too. Absolutely. 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 Yeah, Andrew. You know how that go. Especially what you said in particular. Hey, man, I have to open up a panel for that, Andrew. I have to open up a panel for that, man. Mr. Savage Store says no one can honestly identify with the original tribe. Nah. I mean, some people say that they can, and then I really don't. I honestly, Mr. Savage Thoughts and Andrew, again, I was a part of the conscious community. So I was around. I joined a lot of those conversations. I sat in a lot of those conversations. I sat in a part of a lot of those debates. And honestly, it's just a lot of rhetoric being thrown around, facts being thrown around, facts being distorted, and it's just a bunch of people running in circles. Honestly, I've been around it for years, man. Trust me, those conversations go nowhere. It goes nowhere, honestly. But shout out to y'all for coming through today on this Sunday and listening to this conversation. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Now, we got two more things before we get up out of here. The next one is tax cuts. The wealthy is going to benefit the most. We already spoke about this yesterday, that the wealthy is going to benefit the most from this big, beautiful bill. And how it's going to affect black people is minor or no benefit to low-income families. So the tax cuts not really going to benefit the low-income families too much. But that doesn't mean not work. That doesn't mean if you could pick up extra hours, don't pick them up. You see? Because I know how my people think. Well, I ain't getting paid for shit. What about all the free shit you've been getting all these years? Oh, that don't count. See, this is why. This is why this needs to be a lesson for us. Again, we've been getting a bunch of assistance for years. And that shit was abused by a lot of Black Americans. So now, when they limit your access, now it's a problem. No, it's called, you got to figure it out now. You're not going to just sit here and live high off the hog like you've been doing, because that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing. Instead of taking all this time to get our shit together. Like other groups of people do. They take the food stamps, they take all the assistance, and they use that to help themselves live and to build. And guess what we did? We used it to party and live high off the hog and live rent-free and live bill-free. And now all this shit is coming back to bite us in our ass, and we want to cry racism. But you wasn't crying when the first come and that check get there. You ain't crying when them goddamn food stamps hit and you know your homegirl getting ready to give you $400 in cash because she want to spend $650, $700, and you're still gonna have about $500 left after she spends $700, and you got $400 in your pocket now. See, it wasn't about race then, but now you can't do that shit no more. Somebody hates you. Oh, he hate us. No, that's called being a child. You know who do shit like that? Children. When you reprimand them finally, what do children say? I don't like you, Dad. I don't like you, Mom. You're mean. That's how y'all acting with Donald Trump. I don't like him. He's a racist. Oh, so if he lets you keep being a little ass kid living the way you've been living, you won't have nothing to say about it. We need to think about this. Let this live stream be food for thought for you guys, man. Let this stuff sink in your head and think about it. If somebody been taking care of me for 30 plus years, I never thought one time that this person might stop taking care of me one day, and then they stop, it's their fault that you not prepared. Think about this, y'all. And I want y'all to get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everyone for pulling up today. Salute to everyone. Happy Sunday to everyone. Shout out to the OG Elisino for the super chat. Salute, OG. Appreciate you. Shout out to my brother Bob for the super chat. Bob says, tell us the truth. People need the wake up call. Shout out to my bro, man. Shout out to everyone for pulling up on this Sunday. I appreciate y'all. Say it again, Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. Taylor came out the clouds and said, we getting ready to see a lot of more homeless Caucasian people. Facts. Because if we're going to stick to the facts, which we are, we know that there's more Caucasian people on Snap than it is Black Americans. So why the Caucasians ain't crying racism? Huh? Why they not crying racism? Who hates them for being white? Because you know they getting ready to get cut off too. Because they get more food stamps than anybody in the goddamn country. White folk. Because you know, based on the facts, it says right here at this that I'm looking at, it says SNAP cuts for black people is going to affect 3 to 5 million monthly. That ain't shit compared to the white folks that's on welfare. We better get ready, black folks. That's all we need to do. Start worrying about ourselves, focused on ourselves, and getting our shit together. Get off that race shit. Get off that race shit. Okay? Okay. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through today and holding it down. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Happy Sunday to everyone. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. If you enjoyed today's show, before you get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button, double tap y'all screens. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe, man. We on our way to 12,000. We on a road to 12,000. Shout out to everyone, man. Salute to all the visionaries, man. We on our road to 12,000 organically. Y'all know how we do over here. So I appreciate all the love and the support. Again, I want y'all to get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think of today's show. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Y'all stay tuned for the pre-record content coming this week. But we will be back tomorrow. We will be back live tomorrow with another show. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned, man. Once again, I appreciate all the love and the support. If you have supported the Student Tuition Fund, if you would like to support the Student Tuition Fund, the directions is pinned at the top of the chat. The directions are pinned at the top of the chat. If you have, it is very much appreciated, and I will shout you out on the next show. Shout out to everyone once again. Shout out to the lovely lady mods. Once again, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. And I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Catch y'all tomorrow, y'all. Peace.